Whenever you're creating a lead capture page, a Google Hangout page, a sales page, you can take a video from YouTube and get the embed code from any video on YouTube and paste that embed code where you're supposed to paste it, and I'm going to go over that. And that's going to place that YouTube video on whatever project that you're working on. The problem is the YouTube code, the embed code that YouTube gives you, it could be improved upon. There's a lot of things you can do to that code to make it look a lot better on your page. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do that. And so when you're in your training area, and what you're going to do is you're going to click on topics, and there might be more folders in here at the time you're here, but look for the folder that says YouTube embed codes. And I want you to click on that and then click on Get Instant Access. And what I've done here is provided you, number one, with the 3 most popular sizes that I like to work with. And I'm going to go over this with you, but 800 by 450, that's going to be great for like Google Hangout pages that you might be doing, or sales pages. And then a couple of more sizes here. And autoplay 1 inside the code means it's going to start automatically. So what I've done here is I've got 3 different codes, and you'll notice they're marked 1, 2, 3. And when you take the embed code from YouTube, all you're going to do is you're just simply going to replace what I have in yellow. And I'm going to show you how to find those in the code so you can easily replace them. And this top one here, it's great. It's got a clean look, and I've described for you in what situations that you're going to want to use this code, along with the second one and third one here. So let's take an example. Let's suppose that you are creating, for example, a video postcard, and you want to put the compensation plan video from PLS. And keep in mind, this is just an example. This is, obviously this can be used with any YouTube video, whether you posted it yourself, you grabbed it off of YouTube, anything you want. So let's go ahead and click on virtual postcards. And like I said, we're going to use an example of the PLS compensation plan video. And so let's copy one of these postcards that they have. And they've already got a video in there.
Will each be invested.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on main content, edit, and I'm going to take this video out of here, and I'm going to click on source, and that allows me to paste a code in here that's going to place a video in. And I'm going to come back here with that code in just a second. So the first thing I want to show you is anytime that you're looking at a video that's streaming from YouTube, you can actually right click on it and you can copy the video URL, and then you can paste that URL in your browser, and that's going to bring you directly to the page on YouTube where this video is. You can take a shortcut and just click on copy embed code. So why don't I just go ahead and say copy video URL. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to show you how you're going to be able to grab the code from any video. So I'm going to paste that in my browser, and of course that brings me to the compensation plan video. So anytime you're on YouTube and you want to grab the embed code, it's real simple. All you're going to do is click on share, and then you're going to click on embed, and that's going to give you the code. So you don't have to worry about anything they give you here because you're going to make this better. I'm going to show you how to do this on your own. Go ahead and click on copy. Just right click, click on copy, and I'm going to paste that code right here. So I could technically take this code right here that YouTube gives me, and I could come back and I could paste that code right here, and I'm going to get a code, or a video that plays with bars and everything like that. It's not going to start in HD. It might have things that show up afterwards, but this is going to allow you to create a much better looking video. So here's the code they gave me. Now I'm going to go back And because I'm creating a video postcard, the first thing I want to look at is right here, the size, 420 by 315. That's great for video postcards. So the first thing in the code that I want to change is 420 by 315. But first I got to pick which code down here that I want to use. And if you'll notice number 1, it says this code has a nice clean look with no play bar. So your prospects are not going to be able to rewind or fast forward. And if you're doing like a Google Hangout or something, you're probably going to want your prospects to be able to do that. But this is just a video postcard. I just want them to watch the video. It doesn't matter to me that they can't rewind or fast forward with this particular video. And like it says, looks fantastic on lead capture pages and or video postcards. And they can see this if they're on their smartphone. They'll be able to watch this video, and that's important in some circumstances. So I'm going to take this code right here. This is the code that I'm going to use on that video postcard. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to come back here, and all I need to do now, let me make this on one line here. There we go. All I need to do is simply replace what's in the yellow. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the width and the height. All right, so all I do is go back to my little chart here, right here. Great for video postcards. Width 420, height 315. So let me change that. 420 and height 315. Okay, now the next thing I want to change is what's in yellow here. Now this is actually something that's very important to know, because every single video from YouTube is always going to have an 11-character code that immediately follows this second / after the youtube.com, and it ends right before the question mark. It's actually really easy to find. Okay, once you do it a couple of times, you'll find that it's real simple. So as I'm looking through this code here, well, here's the youtube.com. All right, here's the second /, and sure enough, there's this 11-character code that basically describes what this video is. Okay, that's the code for this particular video. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to replace it right here. I'm going to paste that in there. All right, and the last thing I want to look at is autoplay. Okay, do I want this video to autoplay? Well, yeah, I do. So let me look at my chart, and autoplay 1 means it's going to start automatically. So it's already at 1, so I don't even have to do anything there. So that's it. That's all there is to this. Here's my code. This is now what I'm going to paste in here. Actually, I'm going to copy it first, and I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to paste this code right here. And let's take a look at it. All right, see how nice that is? There's no bars or anything like that. It's nice and clean, and it fits perfectly inside the postcard, and it just looks really great. They can't rewind or forward. It's just a great looking video, and it's a really great code to use. So coming back here, you can do exactly what I showed you for any video that you're pulling off of YouTube. And you can use this code. It's great for Google Hangouts and things like that. And this code down here, this is the only one that's not going to be viewable from like a smartphone. But you might want to use this sometimes, because if you've got a blog or something like that and you're not really caring if people can see it with their smartphone, this code, if you use it, you'll have to actually replace a couple of extra spots here for that 11-character code and for the height and stuff. But you know what? It's great, because if your prospects click on the video with this code, it's not going to jump them off to YouTube. So, just depending on the circumstance, I've got 3 different codes here currently that you can use and choose from. But go ahead, give that a try. I think you're really going to like the way this works.